So I am here. It is my 28th day on the PCT, I believe. Maybe the 29th. I'm about 55 miles from Cascade Locks, Oregon. And in my last section of the PCT in Washington, it's been an incredible state to walk through. I will spend so much time processing just this experience, and I still have a lot left to go on this journey. So here I am. I'm in Blue Lake, or I'm at Blue Lake. It's a very beautiful lake. It's a little bit breezy and there's some clouds, but overall it's a very nice day. And I'm making this video because God spoke something to me today. I was walking and hiking, and I've been walking through just a lovely forest all day. Here's the other side of the lake. That's kind of where the trail is. I took a side trail to come over to the lake, but just a beautiful forest all day, which has been peaceful. Anyways, the Lord spoke to me today. I was walking and I was thinking about this experience, and I was realizing how much of a blessing it is for me to have this space of these 4 to 5 months to be outside with nothing to do, with the only thing I need to do is walk, filter my water, and eat food and sleep. And other than that, I have all day for my mind to roam and to think. And it's a very unique experience and opportunity that I have. I have all the time in the world to think about my past, reflect upon it, process it, learn from it, and I have a ton of time to think about my future and what I want to do with my life and what kind of life I want to live, and to look inward as well. And so I just want to make sure that I'm making the absolute most of this opportunity that I have to be out here and to just have all the time in the world to just roam in my mind. And then I started thinking about, okay, because someone asked me the question, sorry, I almost just slipped. Someone asked me a question yesterday. I was in Trout Lake, and they were having a community fair, and I met someone there, and I shared my relationship with the Lord with him, and he was also a believer, and he asked me, am I feeling closer with Jesus on this journey? And it took me a while to respond, or to think seriously about that question, to give an honest answer. And I don't need to share how I answered, but all I'll say is that I was thinking about that question today. And I know that the most important thing in life, in my purpose in this life, is to be in relationship with Jesus and with my Heavenly Father. Because I know that they are the source of all of life, and complete contentment and satisfaction can only be found in Jesus. And I know that to be true. So I also want to use this time as wisely as possible to improve and grow closer in my relationship with Jesus, since I know that that is the whole point of life, is to have intimacy with Jesus. And I was beating myself up a little bit this morning as I was walking, because in my mind, I still fall into the trap of thinking that the only way I can have true intimacy with Jesus, or that my intimacy with Jesus can be measured by how much I do certain things, like read my Bible or spend time in a quiet place. And my mind still attaches to these works-based behaviors and metrics of measuring my relationship with God. And that's just not okay, because my relationship with God is not based on my works. It's not based on what I do or how much I read. And so then the Lord spoke to me. And I was even starting to beat myself up because it had been a while since I heard from the Lord, since I really felt like intimacy with him on this journey, because I've been so present in what I'm doing in the experience of hiking from Canada to Mexico. I haven't experienced God intimately for like 12, 15 days now. And it's like, man, I should really do better. And then right then the Lord spoke to me, and he reminded me of his word in Romans 8, verse 28, that said, for those who love God, God works all things together for good of those who are called according to his purposes. And so that took all the pressure off me, because that showed me that God is going to use this experience for my good, because I love God, and I believe I am called according to his purposes. So therefore, God is going to use this experience for my good. And there's nothing I can do to stop that, because his word promises me that no matter what I do, God is going to use this experience for my good. So therefore, this experience and the things that I can get from this aren't dependent on what I can do. It's all about what his plan for my life is. And I need to trust that. And so this morning, that really did allow me to just trust and rest in that fact that I don't need to really do anything other than just enjoy this experience and give thanks to God for the opportunity that I have to be out here for 4 months or 5 months, as long as it takes. And I can just thank him for that and let the experience unfold as he planned it to be beforehand. And so I can just take my hands off of the wheels and stop trying to control this experience or make the most of it, because God is in control and I am not. So that's just a thought I had today. Like I said, I'm about a month into my journey. And this is just a beautiful lake. I'm actually really glad I stopped. Really glad I stopped. I'm going to miss Washington. This has been a very fun state, a very incredibly beautiful state. And I look forward to the journey ahead of me. So thank you guys for watching this. I love all of you. I appreciate your prayers and just your support. So thank you.